My friends, on the first Sunday of Lent, we gathered for the rite of election in the Cathedral of Mary, our Queen, at St. John Neumann in Annapolis, and at the St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Shrine in Emmitsburg. We welcomed and encouraged all of you who are preparing for baptism, you who are our precious catechumens, and with joy, we numbered you among the elect, that is to say, those who are chosen to be baptized and received into the church at Easter. At the same time, we greeted with joy so many of you who are already baptized and who are preparing to be received into the church at Easter, our candidates. At that moment, little did we imagine the grip which this pandemic would have on our world, on our country, on our families, and yes, on our church. Little did we realize that we would be unable to celebrate the Easter sacraments at the Great Vigil. So I wanted to acknowledge the disappointment we all feel over this turn of events, but also to offer you a further word of encouragement and hope. The Easter Vigil is the most sacred night in the Church's year of faith. As the light of Christ pierces the darkness and the story of God's redeeming love is told, it's almost as if Christ rises before our eyes as truly we share in the power of the Lord's resurrection, standing in the light of Christ's victory over sin and death, bathed in the power of his love. Those preparing for baptism are reborn by water and the Holy Spirit, and all who have been preparing to receive the Easter sacraments are drawn to the heart of the church. You know, for every priest, this is a solemn, joyful, wondrous night, but for you, it was to be the night of your rebirth, a new beginning of your life of faith. How I wish with all my heart I could be with you. How greatly your parish priests wish to be with you on that evening. We know how thoroughly you are prepared to receive the sacraments. You are at the very door of the church. But for now, the words, "not yet," must be spoken. Let me assure you that this temporary delay due to the public health pandemic is only a temporary delay. As soon as possible, we will celebrate publicly with you and with great joy the sacraments you are now prepared to receive. And indeed, the joy of that day will be great as we gather again as a family of faith. In the meantime, I urge you to continue praying, to continue studying the faith, and to keep alive in your hearts that burning desire to draw close to Jesus through his church, through the sacraments of baptism, confirmation, and Holy Communion, the body and blood of Christ. And know that as Easter dawns upon us, you are very much in my heart and in my prayers. Stay well, stay healthy, and may God bless you and your families and keep you always in his love. Happy Easter.